Was good chat. Welcome back to the channel. So today is Tuesday, and I just want to make a breakdown of a trade I did yesterday on GBP USD. Though the trade ended in a loss, but there was a significant lesson I learned on that trade. And although it stopped me out and went straight to my TP, and it made a certain lesson clear to me, which I don't think I can ever break that rule again. So let's get into the chart. So let me show you. So this was where I entered, and I also have something to share with you at the end of this video, so stick around, which will be about backtesting. So this was where I entered. This was my entry. I entered here and I was targeting 1 to 3, which was around this level, and also at this high. So in all, I was targeting 1 to 4 at this previous high where price has rejected one twice, and I was expecting it for the third time. So if I should use my replay bar tool, so in this level, so here, let me show you guys. I don't want to make this video long, but I just have to do the breakdown and show you the lesson I learned yesterday about backtesting and a whole lot. This was a trade, my first ever trade that I've taken a trade, even it's a loss, but I'm happy. It's a loss, but I'm happy. Like, I'm not bothered about the trade, though it was a loss, but I didn't fail it. When I took the trade, I was so peace, so relaxed. It was just, I felt like I was trading. Not to take a trade and everywhere is just emotions. You want to close, you want to take partial. No, I just followed my plan and I was just at peace when I took the trade. But though it took me out and it went in my favor because I entered too early. So before I took this trade, I was backtesting and I came across something on my strategy which tells me that anytime I'm about to take a trade and there is a gentle trend line below it, I should just wait for the price to tap into the trend line before I take the trade. Like I came across it when I was backtesting before I saw this trade. But when I saw this trade, I didn't try to implicate what I saw when I was backtesting. Because when I backtested, it didn't appear once, it didn't appear twice, it didn't appear thrice. It appeared like a couple of times. So because that was just the first time that I saw, I don't want to implicate it in my strategy. So I saw the trade and I saw the same trend line. As you can check here, we have a very simple trend line below here. But I drew the trend line when I was taking the trade. I drew the trend line. That was not up to the trend line, and I still drew the trade. Meanwhile, when I was backtesting, it was very clear to me that anytime there's a simple trend line below it, I should wait for price to tap into the trend line before I look for an entry. Because most of the trades that were taken like this, they were stopped out because they stopped you, like they will stop you out into the trend line and move in your direction. But here, I don't wanted to because I was just backtesting and I came across. I didn't just want to replicate it at that moment. So I still entered the trade, even though I have not yet tapped into the trend line that was below it. And what happened? Price took me out and tapped into the trend line and went in my direction straight after it took me out. So let me show you where I entered. Let me show you. I entered at this level. This was where I entered. Even I didn't just wanted to obey what I practiced and so I wanted to after the trade I'll go and learn more about it. So I just said, okay, if this trade should take me out, tap into the trend line went and go in my favor, I will know that okay, now it's part of my plan. So this was why I entered for the trade. I entered somewhere around here and I was giving my room for liquidity because I saw this low here and there were high chances that price could come clear liquidity at this level before moving in my direction. So this was what I was looking at. And I was going for 1 to 3. So this was where I entered before I took the trade. And really I took the trade, the next candle just started dropping against me. Let me reconnect my. So this was exactly where I took the trade. I entered right here and the next candle just started dropping against me. And one thing I also learned is because though my journal is not here, but based on my journal, anytime I'm taking trade on the 25, like say sorry, on the 5 minute chart, I am always more like confused, like emotions, like because the way the 5 minute chart is more Price move a lot of time, which I am not comfortable. I'm always comfortable when I'm taking trades on a 50 minute. So that was something I also learned. I journal everything on my journal. So immediately price took me out and tapped into the trend line. I was like, okay, I was not bothered of trade because of what I backtested and saw. The trade was still perfect. The trade still looked good that it might go in my favor. So I was out of the trade and I had set an alert around this level. True, I don't know what happened. I got to that place that I was not on my chat again. I didn't get an alert on my phone. So later that I came to check, like, meanwhile, price didn't move the way I wanted it to move. And I saw that price was already around this area. Around this area. Let me play. So normally, if I was around, normally I don't take two trades in a day. My maximum trade is one. But if I was to take two trades in a day, after it stopped me out and gave me another entry, this was where I'm going to enter. Here, here. This would have been my re-entry. My stop loss below here for 1 to 3. This would have been my re-entry if I was to re-enter the trade. But because I don't take more than one trade in a day, I just said, okay, I just wanted to see this price play out according to what I was backtesting, and it did exactly the same. It did exactly the same. It went in my favor, went in my TP, and went to where I was targeting price to reach. As you can see, price did exactly. And this morning I wake up to see this end. I was just happy. Because number one, that's a new thing that I'm just adding to my system, which is anytime there's a trend line below it, just be more cautious and wait for better entries after price has tapped into the trend. Eventually, I was hoping to go for 1:4, which is here, and it gave me exactly that. This was where I wanted to get out because this was a resistance level and there are high chances of price dropping. So this was exactly where I wanted to get out of the trade. But all in all, I learned the lesson. I was so pleased with this trade. Like, I won't lie, I was so easy and confident with this trade, even after the trade took me out. So today is Tuesday and I've not taken any trade, and let's just see what the market has for us. So I'm also looking at GBP USD. So let me remove the replay bar to and show you real time data. So I'm looking at GBP USD. So this was the trade. And the other day I caught a sell here for about 1 to 3. I caught a sell here to this level. It was the 1 to 3 trade hand sell. This was where I got out. So I caught that sell. And the next trade was a loss which took me out and went to my favor. And today, I've not yet taken any trade today. I'm hoping for price to reach this resistance level, then give me some kind of reversal pattern, then I'll short to this support level. That's what I'm seeing right now. But if price breaks this level, there are high chances that price might retest and push back because at this level, buyers came in here and pushed price to the upside. So there are high chances immediately price goes above this level, there are high chances of price pushing to the upside. So you just have to be very careful. And if it doesn't look good, I'm just going to leave it and wait for good setup. So that's it. Let's see how the week goes. Still a fresh week. I've taken one loss, which was a great loss. This, like, when you follow your plan and you take a loss, you are at peace. You know that was exactly what. But when you go against your plan, you don't follow your plan and take a loss. That's where emotions kick in. But this week, I'm so confident. I'm so pleased with trading, and I feel like I'm on the right track. So let's see how it goes. Keep you updated. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.